Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another Did They Stay or Did They Go video where I update you guys on a previous haul on my channel and I just let you guys know if I kept a fragrance, if I decluttered it, do I love it, do I hate it. We're just gonna go ahead and get all of the tea on these fragrances that I have purchased a few months ago, so I am very well familiar with them at this point and an update is very much needed. So before I get started with the video, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, and body care. If you like that type of content, don't forget to subscribe before you leave today's video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? I am so happy to have you here with me and I appreciate all of the love and the support. With that said, let's get into today's video. So, like I usually do in these Did They Stay or Did They Go videos, I'm going to go ahead and link the original haul so that you guys can take a look at that one before you look at the update video, or if you would like to look at the original one, it's going to be right there for you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. So for this haul, I had 5 fragrances that I purchased. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first one. The first fragrance we are going to be talking about is going to be the Alien Mirage perfume. And I have shown this one recently on my channel, but this fragrance is still in my collection. It's one that I enjoy. I did notice that there's times where I'm kind of not in the mood for this one, but it's not something that I hate or one that I would declutter because first of all, this has been discontinued, so it is harder to find. And when I do wear this one and I enjoy it, I absolutely love it. It reminds me of being somewhere where there's just water, like a waterfall. It's very ozonic to me, very kind of like a transparent type of fragrance. It's not thick, it's not dense, very like aquatic. And it's kind of one of those fragrances that are a little bit hard to describe because this isn't really like fruity or anything like that, but it does have a sweetness in it. The notes are mineral notes, so that's definitely what I pick up in this fragrance. It's what's going to be with you, I think, most of the fragrance. Mineral notes and pink pepper. The pink pepper does not bother me like other pink pepper fragrances. It just adds like a freshness to the opening. And then the middle notes is syringa, which is like a floral, lotus, which lotus always adds like this dewiness and wetness as well. Like it's a very feminine floral note, but it's very aquatic. So it tends to go very well with aquatic fragrances, mineral notes, that type of vibe. And then the base notes is hinoki wood and white amber. This lasts a pretty good amount of time on my skin. It's pretty good on longevity, pretty good on projection. I wouldn't say that this is like a beast mode fragrance or anything like that, but it is just a very nice, calming, refreshing type of scent. So yeah, I would recommend this one for spring, for summer, not necessarily for fall or winter. It just feels like, unless you live somewhere like I do, I can pretty much wear this year round. But if you live somewhere where it gets very cold, I wouldn't really pull this one out for that time of the year. But yeah, that is Alien Mirage. It's not really similar to the other aliens. I feel like the alien DNA is in here, but it's super watered down alien. So that's probably the reason why this is one of the only aliens that I can kind of handle, and I don't really have the original alien or anything like that. So this one, if you don't like alien, don't be scared to give it a try. I wouldn't say that it's blind buy safe though, and it's hard because right now that's pretty much all you could do with this one is blind buy it. But if you are into aquatic mineral type of fragrances, then definitely this is really nice. So yeah, that is Alien Mirage. Next up, we have Alien Flora Futura, which I think I also talked about that one recently, but that one is no longer in my collection. I will be inserting a picture on either side. And that one was very pretty, floral type of alien DNA, but it did give me a headache. So it's a very heady floral alien. First of all, the bottle is definitely one of my favorite bottles from the Alien line because it just looks so girly and beautiful. I really wanted to love that one. That one has citron and Buddha wood, night blooming cerise, and white amber and sandalwood. It doesn't list, I mean, it just has that night blooming floral note, but it was just very heady to me. That one gave me like almost an instant headache, even though it's very pretty and the notes, I loved the smell of it. So when it comes to the scent of it, it's beautiful, it's girly. It's actually one that I could handle from the Alien line, but because it did give me a headache, I wouldn't enjoy that type of fragrance. So I did declutter that one. I don't remember who I gave that one to because it was a while back. But I do love the packaging of it. I think the packaging is beautiful. From what I do remember, it didn't really last a long time. Like it didn't last as long as the original Alien does. So yeah, that is Alien Mirage. I don't want to make this video too long. Just want to update you guys quickly on those fragrances. So not Alien Mirage, I'm sorry. I'm getting like phone calls and text messages and okay. That was Alien Flora Futura. So I don't have that one in my collection, but I do think that it is very pretty, just not for me because of the headaches. Next one I'm going to talk about is Zara's A Sweet Pastry in Paris. That one literally lasted this haul video and it was pretty much gone after that. That one to me smelled like Fruit Loops. I don't know why, I don't know how that transferred or translated into Fruit Loops to me, but it did. And the notes for that one are lemon, sugarcane, and vanilla, which looking at the notes, it just sounded like something that I would absolutely love. And when I tried it, that's not my type of scent. It's very gourmand. It smelled like something that you can actually like eat. It was very like gourmand, edible smelling. But then at the same time, it also had this part to it that I didn't find, I don't know, it was just kind of like a mess of a fragrance on my skin. I didn't enjoy it. It's just not me. It's not something that I want to smell like. It is very popular. A lot of people love that one and it sells on Mercari like crazy. They overprice it. It's insane. I don't know. It was just a little screechy. It was kind of like synthetic to me. It's just not one that I enjoyed. So that one did not stay in my collection. The next one we're going to be talking about is Viktor and Rolf Bonbon Pastel. And this one is one that I absolutely loved when I first tried it, and also the night that I wore it to test it out. I remember loving this one so much. It just kept on, it was projecting, it was leaving a beautiful sillage. I just really enjoyed it. But lately I'm trying to wear it and I just find it a little boring. I don't know if it's because I've been trying different fragrances and my nose has changed. It doesn't smell bad. It's not a bad fragrance. And if you like more of an airy, this one has kind of like a beachy, salty type of vibe to it. It doesn't smell to me like the original Bonbon. It has more of like this minty or like herbally type of vibe to it, like salty. This one, it might be the neroli in here. It just gives me like this very citrusy, clean, salty, fresh vibe. I don't know. This one's definitely one that I'm going to give away to someone in my family to see if they like it. My oldest daughter really likes this. She said that I don't know why, but she said that it reminds her of a McDonald's, I think she said a McFlurry or something, which I honestly I don't know where she gets that. But the day that I was wearing it recently and she got in the car, she's like, it smells like something from McDonald's in here, like an ice cream or something. So that's what she picked up from it. I just don't really vibe with this one. Like, I don't really understand where it's going. I feel like I get a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like a saltiness, airiness type of vibe to it, kind of like a ocean breeze type of vibe from this one. And I do want to try the Bonbon Couture, I believe it's called. I've never tried that one before, so I don't know if to hang on to this one and maybe do like a full line review if I do try the Couture. But if it's something that I'm going to be keeping in my collection, or for me, I'm going to be getting rid of this one. But I do recommend it if you do like Bonbon and you want kind of like a summery, beachy type of version of that. You want something a little lighter, fresher, you might be into this one. But I would say that this one is not one that I would blind buy, even though I did blind buy this one. This one's just that type of fragrance that you do want to test out before you buy it. So that is Viktor and Rolf Bonbon Pastel. And last but not least in that haul, we have Swiss Arabian's Casablanca, which this will be staying in my collection. It is not going anywhere. And to me, this is one of the fragrances that I would say is one of my most unique fragrances in my collection. I'm thinking of doing a video with like the most unique fragrances I own, because this is something that to me is very unique, perfect for a person who is collecting fragrances and you don't want too much of the same thing, because this is very unique, yummy, but I pretty much prefer only in fall and winter. It just puts me in that vibe. This just smells like how so many people say here on YouTube. It is your apples dipped in caramel. It gives me like an apple juice type of vibe. It's very, the apple is really strong in here, very present. But the apple is not that type of refreshing shampoo type of apple. That's not the apple in this one. This one is like a sweet apple on a fall day with caramel. Just that type of feeling, because the caramel is very heavy in this fragrance. This lasts forever on me. It projects amazing on me. It's very unique. It's not for everyone. I feel like people will either love or hate this one. And this one also gives me very similar vibes to La Belle. I cannot do La Belle. The vetiver in La Belle on me is just super spicy and almost masculine on my skin. As much as I tried to love it, I just couldn't. It's maybe once I move, like I always say, and I live somewhere cooler, I will definitely be giving La Belle one last chance. But in the meantime, living here in Puerto Rico, I feel like Casablanca is definitely the better route. It has that vibe to it, but it's just more wearable here in warmer weather. It's just beautiful, gourmand. It's not super girly. It's just in the gourmand category, just like a dessert type of scent. And I will definitely be keeping this one in my collection. So that is Swiss Arabian Casablanca. So that brings us to the end of this Did They Stay or Did They Go? I actually only kept 2 out of the 5 fragrances that I hauled, because I am going to be getting rid of the Bonbon Pastel. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let's talk about these fragrances in the comment section. How do you guys feel about them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? I love to hear all from you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.